Okay, welcome back to Keat 60 Hotshot Adventures. Doing a little bit of small engine stuff today. You know, it's like starting in the first week of May here. I got this Husqvarna tractor. I've had it for quite a number of years. I mean, this is like you guys powered by whatever. It's a 24 horsepower Briggs & Stratton. I just put a new battery in it this year. It already came with a sticker, so I didn't have to write on it. The last battery was already like 5-ish years old, and every time I wanted to start it, I had to use my jump pack, so I got old real quick. You know, I've got some stuff done to it. You know, I've got a makeshift hitch on the back of that one. My old Craftsman, it's got a hitch, and it's got a whole bunch of other crazy stuff going on with this one. Snowblower attachment. This is another video I'll do. I'm going to pull get the hood out of the way. I'm going to put it on top dead center, and I'm going to check and relash the valves. Everything I've seen pretty much says about 4,000, I believe is the number for intake and exhaust. The crazy part is, this Craftsman, here's where the oil drains out. Nice and convenient. This one does not have an oil filter anywhere on it, so it'll just basically be a dump and fill. The Husqvarna here, I got it on a little 4x4 block so I could tilt it this way so the oil flows out the hole. Here's the oil filter. It's on the left side. So I already popped this free, so we'll spin this off here. It's just kind of hand tight. I'm gonna get that spun off. Alright, and then I already checked my air filter, you know, spring maintenance going on here. I thought about doing plugs, but it doesn't have any runability issues at this moment, so I'm going to leave the plugs alone. Alright, on the right side, I guess you can kind of, you know, where the forward and backwards, depending on how you want to look at it, under the starter. Down there is a plug to drain the oil. Well, I guess a tip for this video is a 1/2-inch extension. Fits right over the end. And then I used a 13mm, stuck it on the end, broke it free. And now I can just use it to spin out the plug and get it where I want it. And since I'm trying not to make an excessive mess, piece of tin foil. At least the plan is right now, is I'm going to stick this sheet of tin foil under here for the most part. I'm pretty confident this is not going to work as I plan, and I'm probably just going to make a big old mess. Just how it goes, right? So that's the next step. I don't have my tripod at the moment, so do the best I can. I'm going to try and get this under there the best I can. Kind of, you know, filter it away, get me a little pan or bucket or something somehow to catch it here. Try and not make a monstrous mess. If so, I got oil dry, no big deal. And then this is what I'm putting in it. I'm just gonna throw some 30 weight in it. Truck Supply stuff, it does say it's at Briggs & Stratton. Truck Supply also had the oil filter. This is exactly what's on it. I'm going to add in, because all my other videos, if you haven't seen my channel, I do a lot of diesel work. So I always have various, some will call it snake oil. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in, this is just a bottle, but I've got some Hotshot's FR3 nano lubricant. I'm going to throw some of that in there with this just because I can, because it's just a lawnmower and it's like 5-10 years old and I don't care. So can't hurt it, can't make it any better, worse, it can only be better. When I do get around to that one, I'm just going to throw some 1540 diesel oil in it, because that one's it's got a whole bunch of issues, and if it blows up, I'm not going to miss it. I'm going to get to draining this oil here. Okay, so wasn't very successful using the aluminum foil trick because you can't get really under it where it's coming out, like, so it actually comes out, it kind of goes on top, and it kind of goes around it, and then you end up with basically a puddle of oil that's not going on the foil. So it would have been better off I just put the pan on the ground and just let it dump out basically onto the ground into the pan, hopefully. So hopefully you guys had better luck than I did. So I made a mess on this side. So I got to throw some oil dry down. On this side, when you take the oil filter off, oil will still come out on this side as well. So have a couple rags, or maybe move your oil pan over here, or have something to catch some of the oil. There will be oil that comes out. Do some oil on the seal, put it on there, hand tight. Don't gotta kill it, even though usually I do. And then fill it up. Note, when you're filling it, don't fill it too fast, because it won't drain fast enough at the bottom of the tube. It'll fill up the tube, and then you'll make a mess. How do I know? The 48 ounces in here was not enough. Even after I added another ounce of my other, we'll call it snake oil, I put some Hotshot's FR3 nano lubricant, stuff you use for like a diesel engine, because I can. So to top it off, I just threw some, I have had some leftover 5W30. So oils, this is probably way better oil than the oil I just put in from Tractor Supply. So I put all that in there. I'm a little bit over full accounting for my filter, so I should be right at full. Should be perfect when I fire it up here. And other than that, we're good. So that was my brief maintenance. Further maintenance, if you want, each there's right here, there's, get the grime off of it, there's grease fittings. You can pump some grease in there if you want. I do it every couple of years or whatever. So there's a couple fittings we can pump some grease in. Check your air filter. I already checked it. You know, I parked mine in the barn, so occasionally you'll get some crunched up acorns. Last year I actually had a whole family of mice, so I had to pull the whole top off and clean that out. But yeah, in the future, next time when I buy a battery, I'm going to try and get a 400, a 450. I was just trying to save money and got the 250. It cranks it perfectly fine. This tractor's got like a 425 cranking by 340 cold cranking, can't read. Yeah, and this battery obviously needs replaced. It looks terrible. Because this one, same. You have to basically jump it to get it to start. All the batteries they're old. 3 to 5 easily. This one's done. Thanks for tuning in for maintenance on my Husqvarna with the 24 horse Briggs & Stratton. Catch you guys later.